Alright, hello everybody, it's me Krim, and today we're back with another episode of GregTech New Horizons. As you can already see here, I do have a fancy new healing axe in my hotbar. That is one of the best tool item upgrades. It's not really an upgrade, but it's really good, and honestly, I could have gotten it way before now. I didn't realize how easy it was going to be to get it. Let's see, if we go here, this is the quest for it. You just have to turn in just a bunch of gardens, a bunch of tofu, and then a couple of meals, which honestly, it's a lot of microcrafting to get it, but it's just a few different things, and yeah, then you never have to worry about making food or anything again. So I've just been wearing it in my, my offhand. But yeah, we're just gonna jump right into this episode. I've got a couple things to show you, especially considering that I've already recorded episode 23. Then I went back and was watching it, and it had no audio, so I deleted it. And so I'm gonna try to the best of my ability to update you on what we did. But I fought the Wither 9 times. And made a NASA workbench. And then we have the vacuum freezer and the implosion compressor. So actually, I forgot to show you back over there. I'll probably do it at some point this episode, but we've already crafted our tier 1 rocket and most of what we need to go to the moon. So I think we'll be doing that. My plan is next episode, but we'll just have to wait and see. But right here, this is one of the forestry multi-farms. They're pretty easy to set up. It's not the most complicated thing, but it's not the easiest thing either. But I didn't need to really use a tutorial or anything. I figured it out. All I needed to do was I saw a video about just what the general shape of it was, because there's nothing about it in NEI. But yeah, it goes, and it's I don't know, I built it yesterday and we've already got quite a bit of wood, but I'm actually gonna go to sleep really quick, and I guess I can show you that tier 1 rocket while we're back over here. But yeah, we're gonna be building a couple of new distillation towers today and a pyrolyse pyrolysis oven, whatever it's called. Let's see. Boom, in here. Most of my tier 1 stuff. Here's a rocket. Lots of extra materials and stuff, but yeah, we are ready to go to the moon. So we'll be definitely doing that pretty soon. If it's not next episode, then it'll almost certainly be the one after that. But yeah, we're just going to try and jump right into it here, because we've got a lot to get done today. Let's see, put a little bit of fertilizer. I'll grab these conveyor modules, because I don't actually know how to automate how to fully automate that farm, but I think I have an idea. So if it doesn't work, I'll have to hit the drawing board again, but I have something planned. But yeah, for now, let's see, I was going to build another one of these today, but I think I want to set up the Pyrolyse oven first. Here, I'll be back in just a second. I'm just gonna go read the NEI, make sure I figure out fully how to build it. Alright, we're back, and I think I've got it figured out. It's a pretty simple one. So let's see, I'll put my maintenance hatch there. Then we'll have our output. And then another output there. We need to grab our screwdriver and a wrench. So then we'll make input bus. I don't think I'm gonna need an input hatch, but I guess we will find out very soon. But yeah, it's pretty simple. It's just it's a 5x5. Just like that, and then it's 4 blocks tall. So hopefully I made enough casings for it. I don't think I did, because I need to build one more layer on top. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go make some more casings, but I'll do that in just a second. Let's grab a couple blocks here so I can get back up. See if I can at least make the perimeter. Okay, then the muffler hatch. Need my wrench. And I actually didn't install an energy hatch either. I guess we'll just throw it on the side here, why not? So we are 1 casing short. You know what? I'm just gonna put an input hatch. Even if we don't need it, that'll save me having to go back and get another casing. So, this is gonna look a little wonky, but whatever. I can fix it later. So it has problems. Oh, right. Okay, one thing I did figure out too is this fine soldering alloy wire is so much of a better deal than doing it with the ingots. It saves you a lot, and it counts. Has problems. What's wrong? Incomplete structure. What's wrong with it? Maybe it doesn't like where I put these things. Let's see. Well, then I'll move my maintenance hatch over here. And we'll put input, output. We could do input hatch and where's, here it is. Just put them all on the bottom. No. Front center. Okay, so the inputs have to be on the top. Gotcha. That's interesting. No. Okay, well, I guess this lets me show off one other thing that I forgot to mention, is that I made the electric jetpack, so we can just fly now. It's pretty useful having it. There's been, you know, sometimes it's a little annoying just to leave it on because you do end up jumping really high kind of unnecessarily. But yeah, it's been useful for getting around. What is wrong this time? Oh, because I only moved. Okay, so that's an output. Okay, so we need output bus. And input hatch. Okay, are you happy now? Yes. Has problems. Why? I already did that. Oops. Has problems. What do you mean? The structure's built. Is there a tool I'm missing? Wrench. It's okay, running fine. There you go. So break this netherrack. Okay, well, we got that up and running. Let's put our generator in. We're not going to turn it on quite yet. But yeah, we're going to be using this. We'll send wood into it. And then we're going to be making wood vinegar, which we're going to be distilling into a few different things. Oops. Doesn't like me standing on the pipes, apparently. But we are going to be making a distillation tower over here somewhere for the heavy fuel. Come on. So we'll find a spot for it. Actually, maybe I'll just throw it in the corner right here. This place is getting a little crowded. Okay, so let's see. Let me check this really quick. Okay, so it only needs to be 3, or I guess 4 tall. Okay. So we'll put maintenance hatch in. Put our energy hatch right here. And then output hatch. Put them on this side. Is that everything I need? I think it is, so we'll finish building it up here and it'll tell me. Yep. So let's put the wrench back in there. Let's grab a soldering wire. Oh, right here. Okay, running fine. I did not put an input hatch though. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a little bit of spaghetti to pull this off. So I guess we will see, input hatch, any bottom layer. Okay. So we're gonna actually move the maintenance then. Oh. Maintenance hatches, we're gonna put the maintenance hatch over here on the side. Okay. So then this is where the spaghetti's going to happen. Okay, 295 Kelvin. Just making sure I'm not going to melt my pipes again. So we'll connect those. Then this is going to come through there. Why not? So bring that across. We'll go under. Okay. Connect that. That is quite the pipeline, but that's going to have to do for right now. So then I just need to give it some power, which this is the one part that won't end up as spaghetti. Cool. Then turn it on, and there you go. Toluene, benzene, and phenol. So I will give it a couple super tanks here. Sweet. The toluene, that'll be useful. So will the benzene and the phenol. Because we are working on getting the explosive bee, but for everything I've used to make the rocket, I have had to just use, well, I've been buying the TNT out of the quest book. So, you know, it's just a little slow. It's not, like, I have so many tokens, it's just kind of slow having to wait only like 16 pieces of TNT an hour. So, this will be definitely much better. Luckily I can fly, because otherwise routing this area would be impossible. I guess one other thing I should probably show you is this here. One of the bees, let's see, it's basically all the nether bees I have give this simmering comb. And if you centrifuge that, you get phosphor from it. And so that phosphor, you can fluid extract, get phosphorus and lava, and then that lava you can actually centrifuge and you get a whole bunch of good stuff out of it. So we have this chest going here. I've been using most of the tantalite and silicon dioxide, but yeah, that's kind of just a semi-passive way of getting tantalum. So I've got a stack in there, and actually quite a few pieces of phosphorus, which is really nice as well. But let's keep working on this. So we're going to swap the position of these. So I want the output hatch to be there, because the distillation tower is going to be on this side of it. So we will start to set that up really quick. Let's see. It's going to be really tight squeeze in between them, but that's okay. We'll put our energy hatch there. This will help save on pipes. Let's see. Yeah, I can just bring it across from one of those lines has fuel on it. So then we need another input bus or hatch. And let's actually check the recipe really quick. Okay, I don't get any solids, so I don't need an output bus. Put our input hatch there. Maintenance hatch. And then, how many of these am I going to need? Okay, we'll need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Sweet. Then, so energy hatch, maintenance hatch. Okay. I think we are ready. Whoops. Hopefully I have enough of these. I think this should be just enough. Yep, we're golden. Incomplete structure. Okay. I was like, what do you mean? So we'll just do that. Sweet. So then, for now, I think I'm just gonna manually insert the logs into it. Import. We'll put big barrel up here. And I guess we will just go ahead and throw some logs in there, see if it's working. We'll actually need another barrel for all the charcoal that's going to be coming out of it. Circuit 7. Okay. Can I do that from this bus up here? I feel like I can. Seven. Power fail. What's wrong? Oh, no fuel. We can fix that very easily. This line right here. Let's grab my wrench. Connect those. Connect that. Sweet. Okay. You better work now. Okay, so 16 seconds, we'll get 3,000 wood vinegar, which just needs to come across here. Let's replace that torch really quick. Turn that on to circuit 1. Okay, so I actually will need to go grab some program circuits. I can check on the bottom floor of this building because there might be a couple down there. No, okay. Well, that's fine. We can grab those. I think we have, you know, like almost 2 stacks of LV circuits, so it's not a problem. Sweet. Then circuit 1. Ouch. I don't know why my hang glider's been kind of bugging out today. Sometimes I'll pull it out and it'll just put itself away, like almost immediately. Okay, well, that is completed. I don't have enough of these super tanks. Let's actually, I have an extra oxygen tank down here I can get rid of. There you go. Boom. Now we have exactly enough. Actually, you know what though? I guess I kind of did have enough because I don't know what I want to do with that water. I don't really want 4 million liters of water, so I think I might skip that one. Just set this to void excess fluids. So then we'll be our acetic acid and the acetone are the main things I wanted from this. So, yeah, this will be a pretty good setup, I think. You know, I'll have to manually, I guess that's not true. Let's see. I made some item pipes. Oh, I didn't make a filter. Okay, well, I'll mess around with trying to get this a little bit more automated off camera. And yeah, I was going to show how to build one of these, but we are running out of time, so if you guys really want to see how this thing is built, let me know, and I'll do it on another episode coming up soon, if you're really struggling with it, but it's pretty simple. You build it all out of these farm blocks, and then you have like gearboxes, valves, and stuff, or, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just make sure it's not hollow, and then yeah, you fill it up with dirt, but you have to use these bricks as like a platform so it knows where to place the dirt. But there's also a couple tutorial guides on YouTube for how to set this up too, so yeah. I guess also just make sure to save on power. I have one LV generator going to a ULV transformer, and then that's going to 4 of the gearboxes, which is basically this machine's energy hatch. But yeah, that's going well. And then with these new chemicals we have, let's see. Off the top of my head, I can't even really think of what I wanted them for. I think one thing was I needed cetane diesel, or like mostly nitric acid, which is part of cetane diesel, but also a lot of other recipes. But yeah, this episode's gone on long enough. I will let you guys go for now. Sorry if it was a little confusing trying to catch you up on everything. Like I said, I did actually lose the audio, or I guess it never recorded. I was having a problem with my mic, but I got it fixed now. So yeah, hopefully I didn't forget anything. But yeah, sorry if that was all a little confusing. Normally I have less stuff I have to update you on than I did this time. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, everyone. Peace.